Okay, here's some ideas on how to set up this problem. Here's a quick sketch of a graph where the focus is at 0, 9, and the directrix is this dotted line down here, y equals -9. And a parabola always has the focus inside its graph and in such a way that the parabola is moving away from the directrix. So the parabola has to look something like this, away from the directrix with the focus inside it. And that means that the vertex of the parabola is on this vertical line right here, the line x equals 0. And the distance from the focus to the vertex is the same as the distance from the vertex to the directrix, and that must be 9. And here's the general equation. So the vertex of this parabola has to be at 0, 0, because this y coordinate has the same distance to the focus as it does to the directrix. Okay, now here's the general equation for the equation of a parabola. We've got y equals 1 over 4p times x minus h, the quantity squared, plus k, where hk is the vertex. And 1 over 4p, you can think of p as the directed distance from the vertex to the focus, which is 9. Okay, and so if I put those numbers in here, 9 for p, I get 1/36, and h is 0, x is 0, and k is 0. So there's your equation right there. Now let me go to Desmos and show you what's happening. The definition of a parabola is that any point on the parabola has the same distance to the focus as it does to the directrix. If you look at these distances right here, this distance on row 6 is the distance to the focus, where x sub 1, f of x sub 1 is a point on the parabola. And it's right now it's set at 19.89. I've used the distance formula. The change in x squared plus the change in y squared, take the square root. The distance to the directrix is just the y distance, how far we're going from this y coordinate to -9. And since the y value on the parabola will always be above -9, I can just say that that distance is f of x sub 1 minus a -9. So as I move this point along the parabola, I don't care where you stop, those distances are always going to be the same. Okay, that's the definition of a parabola. And that's where the 1 over 4p comes from in the equation, as we set up the distance formula for any point x sub 1, y sub 1, and you end up with 1 over 4p as being part of the equation that comes up. So your answer to the problem is A, y equals 136 x squared. There you go. Hope that helped. Okay, if you have any questions, post a comment. Here's the parabola. It's a wide opening parabola because the number in front of the x squared is less than 1, and it opens upward because the number in front of the x squared is positive. There you go.